What's going on, y'all? So we're gonna talk about something that had I was gonna say the potential to discourage me, but actually did discourage me when I was early in my walk, my faith walk. So early in the stages of my faith walk, there was while I was getting married, this woman had told me she asked me to pray over something, so I did, and then she told me, "Hey, if you're gonna be a husband, you need to learn how to pray better." So from then on, I was confused because I was like, I prayed, but this lady's telling me that my prayer wasn't optimal, I guess. And then as I got further along in my walk, I had a man tell me, "Hey, yeah, bro, you got to learn how to pray better." And I was like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got discouraged because one, when it comes to public speaking, I'm already not the most confident. Two, I didn't know in that time frame, I was like, what am I not saying? What am I supposed to say in prayer? But as I've gotten older in my walk and more mature in my walk, one thing I learned is that I'm not praying for them. Like, I'm not praying to make them happy. My words aren't to them or that person. My prayer is talking to God. And that's just what it is. I'm not your prayer. And I just want to encourage you because you might hear the same thing I hear, or I just want to encourage you to just pray from your heart. Because at the end of the day, God knows what, your heart. He knows what you want to say, what you're feeling. Honestly, He knows everything about you without you even praying. He knows what you're going through. But He wants to hear you. And He wants to hear you pray. He wants to hear you talk to Him. But I just want to tell you, don't be discouraged. I personally have a hard time praying out loud because I have a fear of public speaking. And it just is what it is. So if I pray out loud in front of a group of people, that joint might come out like they might think I'm speaking in tongues and I'm just nervous as I don't know what. But what I've learned to do is just give my heart to God in prayer. Like sometimes I might just say, God, thank you for everything. Thank you for everything you've done, everything you will do, and everything I don't know that you've done. And that's just what I have at that moment. So be confident in your prayer. Understand that you aren't praying. You're praying for, you ain't praying to get something out of the person that you praying for. Like, bro, I'm not, this prayer ain't to you. This prayer ain't to that person. Even it's praying for that person, it's not to that person. It's to God to intercede on behalf of that person or a prayer for that person. So just pray from your heart. God knows what your heart is. God knows what you're feeling. And just be genuinely you with your prayer. 90% of the time, my prayer nowadays is when I wake up, it's just thank you, God. Thank you for the day. Thank you for waking me up. Thank you for my wife. Thank you for my God kids. Thank you for my parents. Thank you for my car. Like sometimes my prayer is the same thing every day, unless there's something specific I want God to do or that I'm asking God to do. And that's just what it is. But that's all it is. Because in full transparency, a lot of these so-called super mature Christians, especially the older ones, will plant a seed in you that might not be the best. And they don't realize they're doing it. It's just how they are. They're just old school. So just remember your prayers, you ain't praying to that person. You're praying to God. And He understands your heart and knows what you're feeling. So yeah, that's my little piece for today. Peace.